Hi, welcome today to my podcast. Welcome. Today I want to talk to you about this particular topic that often gets overlooked, in our modern hyper-connected world. This topic is oftentimes overlooked, and when it is not overlooked and being discussed, there is always this duality of understanding to the subject, and that's what I want to discuss with you today. Spirituality. Now, before you quickly dismiss this some sort of mumbo jumbo, let me assure you that spirituality is not about blindly following religious dogma or engaging in some rituals blindly. I mean, esoteric rituals are most definitely part of some form of spiritual practices, but that is not the sole definition of what spirituality is. Rather, spirituality is about cultivating a deep sense of meaning and purpose in our lives, and integrating our values and beliefs into our everyday actions. In our fast-paced, technologically driven society, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger questions that give our lives direction and purpose. I mean, we get so caught up in the pursuit of material success, the endless quest for money, more possessions, more status. But deep down, we know that there is something missing, something more profound that can bring us, lasting fulfillment. Spirituality, in essence, is about reconnecting with that deeper part of ourselves and exploring the fundamental questions of existence. It's about seeking answers to the mysteries of life, grappling with the nature of consciousness, and contemplating our place in the vast cosmos. Spirituality provides us with a framework for understanding our values, our relationships, and our actions even. Now, you might be wondering, why is spirituality so important? Well, research has shown that individuals who cultivate a sense of spirituality in their lives tend to experience greater overall well-being. They report higher levels of life satisfaction, lower levels of stress and anxiety, and a greater ability to cope with life's challenges. Spirituality provides us with a sense of resilience, a source of strength and comfort during difficult times. But beyond its impact on our well-being, spirituality also helps us make sense of our world. It offers us a set of moral guidelines that helps us navigate the complexities of human existence. It encourages us to cultivate virtues such as compassion, empathy, and gratitude even. which not only benefit us individually but also contribute to the betterment of society as a whole. In a secular age, spirituality has often been marginalized or dismissed as a relic of the past, some even fighting for the abolishment of religion and spirituality. But I believe that we ignore its significance at our own peril. We live in a time when the traditional sources of meaning and purpose, such as religion and community, are increasingly eroded. Many people feel adrift, disconnected, and lost, and this is precisely why we need to rekindle the flame of spirituality in our lives. Now, I understand that spirituality can be a deeply personal and subjective matter. That is true. It means different things to different people, and there is no one size fits for all approach. Some find solace in religious practices, while others explore meditation, mindfulness, or even nature. The key is to find what resonates with you, what speaks to your soul, and what helps you, make sense of this world. So how can we cultivate spirituality in our lives? Let's start with carving out time for reflection and introspection. In our busy schedules, it's all too easy to neglect our inner lives, but just as we nourish our bodies with food and exercises, we must also nourish our souls with moments of stillness and contemplation. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in nature, find a practice that allows you to connect with your deeper self. Additionally, you should seek out wisdom from ancient traditions and philosophical, texts. The great thinkers and sages of the past have grappled with the questions of existence, and their insights can offer valuable guidance on our spiritual journey. Engage in conversations with others who share your interest in spirituality. Join a book club, attend lectures or workshops, or even start your own podcast to explore these topics with like-minded individuals like I'm doing. Finally, remember that spirituality is not a destination but a lifelong journey. It's a process of continual growth and self-discovery. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I love you. This is PK Hammer once again.